Hey guys, in today's episode, a watch amateur such as myself is going to rank all Rolex's current watches from this list. So we have a God tier list, class, good, meh, shite, and then the coveted Hublot. So I am a watch amateur. I'm trying to increase my understanding. And, currently just have on the Orient Bambino. It's a solid, it's a very, it's a classy watch, but it's not the luxury yet. So I'm still waiting to peek into that. So without further ado, I'm just going to start ranking them mainly on appearance, value. From my understanding, I have a limited expertise. So yeah, we'll just go with it. Now, the first watch is the Explorer 1 with the gold and silver band. And as opposed to the regular band, I think this one is a little bit classier. And I would put this in the good category. Now, the Explorer 1, not really a huge fan of. I think it looks like just a little bit less than, the Explorer 1 with the slight gold. So I'm going to put that in the meh category. Now, the Explorer 2 is an interesting one. I've personally had the chance to actually try it. It's a little big in terms of the bezel. I think roughly the dial from end to end diameter is somewhere around 42 millimeter. Now, with my tiny wrists, it just has a heavy weight and feel to it. But I think it is beautiful. And I would just edge it above the gold one and with the white dial. The black one, I think it's still clean, but I would put that in the good category. Now, the Oyster Perpetual, I'm sorry, but in this green color, it's got to go. I think that is, oof. I would put that in the shite category. Now, the red one, people are either a huge fan of it, the Oyster Perpetual with the red dial, or they absolutely love it. I feel like there's no in between. And I'm one of those people as well. I just think Rolex has no place for this color. It just looks very tacky. And, if you're looking for something that's going to be eye-catching, that's what you want to go with, then by all means. But nope. Now, with the Oyster Perpetual 34, which is something that's more fitting for someone like me with a smaller wrist, I think it's beautiful, and I would think it's good. Datejust 36. Where do I put this? I like the Datejust series. I think it could be slightly better. I don't think the dial color is that clean. I would put this in the meh. Would I have it? Sure. If someone gave it to me, I would take it. Now, the Datejust in the gold and silver with the oyster steel, or the yellow gold, I should say, that is beautiful. I would put that in the good category. Datejust 41. Now, see, I'm a little bit biased, right? Because I know I have a slight feel to the smaller diameter watches, just because I look tacky when I'm carrying a heavy watch. But I would put this Datejust 41, meh. I'll put it in the good. Man, I hope we don't have too many. Waiting for that to be in the couple in the class and God tier. I feel like the Datejust 41 in this. I would put this in. No. What am I smoking? I'm going to put that here. I'm going to put this one. Gosh, I'm being very biased here. I think one of the Datejust needs to be higher. At least, what one do I like better? I don't like that dial. I think this one's cleaner overall. I'll put that in class. I might come back and change it, but we'll see. Now the Sky Dweller. I'm gonna put the. I like that one. Gosh. Sky Dweller. I'm gonna put that in class. Yeah. Okay, now finishing the Sky Dweller series, I think the all gold that just looks, it's hard not to put this one in. I think that's class. I'd want one. Yeah, enough said. Ooh, with the black leather band though. I don't know if it's a little tough to see. I put that in class. Sky Dweller 42 millimeter with the oyster steel band, but this white dial. I'll put that in good. Okay, now we're at the watches that I just want. It's plain and simple. For my first GMT Master II, that is the watch that I want to go with, specifically in the Pepsi Pan Am two-tone color. What is this? The platinum, or is this the, I think it's white, 18 karat white gold. I just think that is, that's God tier. That's got to be God tier, right? That's God tier. It's you can't argue with that. The GMT Master II, is this the burgundy? It's tough seeing the color. I would put that in good. Can't tell. Is this the black and green one? I don't know. I can't tell. But the GMT Master II with the oyster steel, I mean, it's just so beautiful. I think this one looks a little tacky, but it's still quality. You can't. Which way you go, if you get one of these GMT Master IIs, you're gonna have amazing resale value. It's so highly sought after. I think the blue and black bezel is a little meh, in my opinion. I mean, it's still sought after, so I put it in good. I just, it's not at the same level as the Pepsi because of that history and vintage value, the feel. But yeah, ooh, the day date. Okay, day date. That's class. Yeah, the day date will always be class. Is this the president? No. I will put that in God tier. The white and gold day date 40. The day date 40. Oh gosh, they're all so beautiful. That's the president. I mean, I want that watch. I want the day date. Yeah, and even I think this is a little too much, the gold on gold. But that's just my personal. I'd still put that in class. And then, gosh, the day date 40. I think this is platinum with that like ice coloring. I think that's God tier. Cosmograph Daytona. Enough said. This is a God tier watch. Just highly sought after. I'm putting all of them in. Yep, all the Daytonas are just going in God tier. That's Is this even a question? Gosh. Yeah, they're all going in God tier. They are all going in God tier now. This list is getting big. Jeez, this is the full outline of the list. And I think right now there's only, 1-2 watches that I'm just shying away from. And that is the Oyster Perpetual. Yeah, we got the Milgauss. I think this is a class watch. I want the Milgauss. Yacht Master, I can't carry. It's a little heavy. I would put that in good. And so I'm just going to finalize this list, kind of get through it, because my gosh, they put every variation. I wish they just kept it. But Yacht Master, I think they're nice. Little tacky, in my opinion. I'd put that in good. Yacht Master, this one's nice. I think the Yacht Master with the white and blue are just a little bit nicer. I put that in class. Submariner, I mean, this is just the iconic look and feel of the Rolex series. It's just so standard and it's highly cloned at this point. I'd still put this in class. Submariner. Yeah. Milgauss, again, the Cellini. I'd put the Milgauss in good for this one. Air King, good. Oh boy. So this is more or less the final. Gosh, I just need to get these ones going. Okay, currently this is the list we have. I mean, a lot of the GMT Master IIs and the day dates and Daytonas I have in the God tier category. Yeah, I mean, I'm very biased. Submariner Day, I think this one in the gold, that's class. That's got to go in class. That is a beautiful watch. And then this one's good. Put this one in class. Rolex Deepsea. The Cellini is a little slept on in terms of a brand. You know, if someone offered me one, I would take it. I would take it. Rolex Deepsea, good. Sea Dweller, good. Sea Dweller again, and then Rolex Deepsea. Wow, okay, so this is my final, a little bit rushed, but, you know, some of these Sky Dellers, I'm going to put one Sky. I like this blue one. That oyster steel with the blue dial. Yeah, I don't think you could get much cleaner. The Miliaus, okay, I know this isn't a really highly sought after line, but yeah, I keep it there. Gmt Master Ii. Oh, that Ii-Date's got to move up. I'm sorry, it's got to move up. Yeah, I mean, other than that, you can clearly see my bias to the Day-Dates, the GMT Master IIs, and the Daytonas. Is that, you know, is there anything wrong with that? No. I mean, other than the Oyster Perpetual, just with those gross-looking dials, green and red, I think this is a fair list. I could be wrong. You know, maybe there's case to move the Explorer 1 to good. I mean, you're going to get what you're going to get with one of these Rolexes, but I think there's just so many quality watches, and in this God tier list, I want every single watch if I could. And yeah, well, thank you guys for watching an amateur quickly rank the Rolex series.